All right. Welcome to Sovereign Tower. Apparently a French game. Oh, the YouTube chat loaded in this time around. Epic slow clap. Anyway, I was requested to play this demo today. So here we are, I guess. Let's just get it started and see what this is all about. I, as always, did not look up what to expect. So yeah, if I'm itching or scratching myself constantly, it's because I am bitten. I was bitten all over by a mosquito, or by multiple mosquitoes. It's also why I got barely any sleep. I just constantly heard the and was busy trying to slap it away, but it didn't really help. Anyway, Sovereign mode disables manual saving. This choice is final. Disables manual saving. I'm gonna have to review, although it's a demo, so it's fine. Audience. Farmer. Hello, Your Grace. We're in a bit of a pickle. What's going on? Our crops were vandalized. Our wheat stalks are bowed, forced into strange circular patterns. We're a bit lost. Can you lend us a hand? The classic children's prank ended well. Here's a little royal help. Must be of magical origin. I shall send a mystic knight. Damage risk. The crops are being targeted by an occult magic. Knights skilled in exorcism must intervene immediately. Why would kids do that? I guess we shall send a magic knight. Sure. Thank you, my good grace. I'll finally be able to rest. Enchantress. Hey, your grace, how are you? The question ends in a small squeak of panic. Because we, at the Magical Academy, we might have, how to put it? You blew up another laboratory? I guess. I guess we shall be calm and wise. Don't worry, I'm sure we can help. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. I was sure you'd kill us. The truth is, we accidentally released one of our poltergeists into the wild. But honestly, it's mostly harmless. Well, except for the crops. He's got a thing against grain. Don't ask me why. A farming ghost. I've already got someone on it. Matter settled. Really? Thanks, Your Grace. Gratesman. Your Grace, we're facing a terrible shortage. Our bakers are running out of wheat. We'll use our personal wheat reserves to support the affected regions. Why is that +2? In terms of balance. Okay. Requires 20 wisdom. Wait. I kind of want to do both, you know, all things considered. What is Y? Okay, that's just everything that already happened. Okay. Like, tell them to switch up the grain if possible, and buckwheat and bread. Like, in the long run, it's better to have multiple sources than just giving out my reserves. But I personally, if I had the choice, I would be like, yeah, you can use this as well, but I will, if need be, provide support from my personal reserves. Let's go for this. Well, I guess that'll have to do. Sorry about that. My sweet highness, please forgive me for my slight delay. You won't... Your Grace! We absolutely do not have time for such trivialities. Get lost. Now. The situation is serious, Your Grace. What is it? They weren't just rumors, Your Grace. The Kingslayer is back, and it is not alone. It is heading towards us this very moment, dragging an army of the dead in its wake. His words trail off as though the Kingslayer's icy hands were already closing around his throat. What shall we do, Your Grace? Stay calm and evacuate the occupants of the tower. But Your Grace, what about you? I said go. This is an order from your sovereign. Very well, Your Grace. Be careful. I beg you. Ermin the Wise. You pierced the veil of Arcana that no hand was meant to find, only to offer the void a heart already withered and unkind. I know why you're here, but I shall not give in, or the Empire will take us all. If this is where it must all end, so be it. I don't know why you're here, so I guess if this is where it must end, so shall it be. This holy seed grants your shadow no spark of grace. Return to the frigid soil with the rest of your renegade race. Farewell. May the next soul finally prove worthy. Wait. 100 years have passed since the fall of Ermin the Wise at the hands of the impious Kingslayer. Since then, the White Tower of Briz has become nothing more than a lifeless relic. Having lost its fortress, the Kingdom of Britannia once again finds itself under threat from the Anglo Empire. Just as it did in ages past, for centuries earlier, the Empire was already preparing to devour these lands. After fierce battles, fate seemed sealed and defeated inevitable. Until, out of mercy, the gods bestowed the tower. This tower granted unparalleled strength to its knights and an inexhaustible wellspring of magic to its sorcerers. But of all these gifts, the most fearsome was that bestowed upon its sovereign. It was the power to foresee the future. 100 years have passed since the people of Britannia have awaited the coming of a new sovereign, the chosen one who would awaken the ancient Tower of Briz once again. And it seems their prayers are finally about to be answered. For far from the court in a humble country church, a wandering leper awoke to the sound of flames and chaos. Screams and the crackle of flames surround you, spreading the sound of death. Through the shattered, stained glass, you see armored figures moving frantically, bearing an emblem that you do not recognize. A cry of terror rises from outside. Run! The knights of the Empire here. Must be one of them. Hear one of the armored figures shout, their voice trembling. Dense black smoke floods every corner of your dwelling. You rush towards the entrance, but a flaming wall collapses with a roar and seals off the main exit. The ceiling groans, releasing a rain of ash. The entire structure threatens to cave in at any moment. Amidst this blazing chaos, as you desperately search for another way out, your eyes meet those of a panicked cat. Follow the cat and trust its instinct to find another way out. It's panicked. It's not gonna be very rational about it. This is probably also not gonna be very helpful, but you know what? Let's jump through the doorway. You miraculously escaped unharmed, and the cat seems to be fine. Just as you start to feel better in the fresh air outside, the dull thud of iron-shod boots echoes around the corner. Cry roar with pure rage tears through the roar of the inferno. Is anyone there? Meow with precision. No one can tell you're not an actual cat. Try to adopt the deepest voice you can. It's just me. Cat ran away to the other side. Meow. It worked. An eye has turned back and you breathe a sigh of relief as you hear the sound of his boots gradually fading away. But as you approach to trail him from a distance, you watch in horror as he reaches for a child trying to flee. Taunt the knight. Tell him he is clearly outmatched by a toddler and should pick on someone with his own size, like the leper. You run towards the child and try to push the knight away from him. Oh, we're not gonna be quick enough to just run up, so I guess we're gonna taunt. The knight turns towards you and charges, consumed by rage. He hunts you down for some distance, driving you to flee until you reach the very outskirts of the village. Find a leper-shaped rock in the forest and hide behind it. Hide in a field and pretend to be his guest. It's probably gonna work. This hiding place provides precarious. The knight finds you with ease and blocks your escape. Locking eyes with you, he raises his arm, ready to strike. Remove the bandage from one of your wounds and try to trip him up with it. Try hitting him with a piece of wood. The piece of wood will probably be more effective than trying to trip. How is he gonna trip up now? But where's the piece of wood coming from? Either is not sounding great. I guess I die here. But the fear of catching the disease could scare him away, actually, now that I think about it. Let's remove the bandage. Your maneuver paid off when your attacker collapses heavily. Now, defenseless, the Empire's warrior lies helplessly at your feet. This is your moment to act. Smash his skull in with a stone. He deserves it for trying to murder you. Leave him there and run away before he wakes up. I don't want to kill anyone if I can avoid it. Not gonna help. I know. But yeah, let's it might pay off later, I don't know. You run away into the darkness. Forgotten and abandoned from everything, the wretched leper was looking for salvation across the old kingdom. Despair and exhausted, a soft voice echoed in their heart, beckoning to a distant place. At the end of their journey, the poor soul finally reached the ruins of the tower, the last remnant, the once glorious kingdom of Britannia. Something akin to fate seemed to guide their path to this forgotten place. At the foot of the tower, a few nobles seemed to be arguing. Once again, the royal selection had proved to be a disappointment. The door to the tower remained closed and the prophecy unfulfilled. Slipping through the crowd, the stranger reached for the legendary key adorning the giant lock. In their mind, the word of the prophecy echoed. Only the true sovereign, chosen by the god, shall be allowed to wield the silver key to the doors of the tower. And for them, the door opened. From that moment on, people called them the sovereign of the tower. So it was true. The words of the prophecy were true. I'm Sir Arlen, guardian of this tower's remains, and I have waited all my life for the blessed day when someone would finally pass through these doors. Your Grace. What a surprising choice from the gods, a choice etched by destiny with all due respect. But fear nothing more. Within these walls, the magic of the tower suspends all afflictions of its sovereign. Your illness will not progress any further here. You may not yet feel it in this state, but this edifice is miraculous. It empowers the strength of the knights who serve its round table. Well, its power depends on the size of the realm it governs, and for now, our territory is limited to the county of Briz. But here begins the rebirth of Britannia, for only through the sovereign and the might of this edifice shall we rally our neighbours under a single banner. The further our influence spreads, the more the tower shall awaken and the more complete it becomes. More knights may take their place at your table to share in its strength. Now pray tell me, your Grace, how is it that you came to this place? Not quite sure what brought me here, but I had to flee my village because of the Empire. By all the gods, so the Empire is currently attempting to invade Britannia after all these years of relative peace. It is more than urgent than ever. It's more urgent than ever that we forge alliances. Okay, proofreading did not happen once again. Well, okay, it could be fixed in the final product. I don't know. Against this threat, for if they learn that the ancient White Tower of Briz has awakened. He pauses thoughtfully. The prophecy, the very one that described your arrival here, also mentioned a golden key. An artifact said to be capable of uniting the kingdoms, unlocking the tower's full potential, and who knows, perhaps curing you permanently. It's merely a legend, but after your arrival I'm open to the wildest mysticisms. At last. Welcome home, Your Grace. Take your rightful place upon this throne. Many labours lie ahead, to be sure, but the tower has awoken under your reign. Rest assured that it will soon regain its former splendour and magic. I'm saved. Good morning, Your Grace. It looks like the tower has finally awakened for good. No more candidates in a trance screaming dubious incantations at its doors or relentlessly drumming on its walls. To tell you the truth, I still can't quite believe it, but here we are. The man before you looks like he'd stand frozen forever, just to prove that he's that loyal to you. If you do so permit me, Your Grace, I would be delighted to explain what your new role actually involves. With pleasure. Your new subjects are quite eager to have someone in charge again and will come to you for help and guidance on various matters. Some of these requests may require you to take action, and the knights you've recruited at the round table will help you to do that. Be forewarned, though. They may serve you, they may not feel inclined to carry out your very order. It would do you well to learn their preferences to avoid future headaches. Well then, that is all for now. Let me introduce you to your very first knight. She's on her way and quite capable. She also happens to be my dear niece. But I take no responsibility for her punctuality whatsoever. I am terribly sorry. I got lost on the way here. I am Lady Angelica of Glovermore, Your Grace. Welcome to the Round Table, Lady Angelica. Thank you, Your Grace. Whilst we have just met, I must trouble you with a request. Just a small one, really? I couldn't sleep a wink last night. The tower is quite cold and scary, you see. Do you think I could bring a cat to lighten the mood a bit? My dear niece, you told me your request was of the utmost importance. But it is just a tiny cat. I mean, until the dusting and arranging are complete. Of course, someone will assist you to make your room more comfortable as well. Oh, thank you very much, Your Grace. I will name the cat after you. I should not keep your audience waiting and take my leave then. Karina. Ah, Your Grace. I was really looking forward to meeting you. Karina, blacksmith. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. You see, I may have dropped my smithing hammer from my carriage in the totally not creepy forest between Milkfort and Clovermore. Dropped or lost? Ah, no. Not a loss, just a temporary mislaid for 2 years. Curious to know how you stayed fit after 2 years without hitting the iron. Hellish calisthenic exercises, Your Grace. You have no idea how wonderful it is to channel overflowing physical energy, such as mine. I could teach you a movement or two when you have some time. Either way, I heard that you are hiring a bunch of knights for your round table. My hammer can restore relics to their rightful state. That might interest you, right? All you need to do is help me find my hammer. I'll send one of my knights. Hey. The blacksmith temporarily mislaid. Okay. Heavy hammer. Low strength, low magic. No luck. I shall send one of mine. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. Elioth. Hello, I'm Elioth of Clovermore. Your brand new official messenger from Clovermore. I bring a request from Clovermore. I think I may require you to confirm one more time where you hail from. Welcome. What is this request? The people of Clovermore begged me to present it to you with dignity. We lost it. Sacred relic. Jade. Amethyst. Well, a nice little rock. It was a magpie that stole it. No need to use big words. I'll send a knight. What? That costs me knowledge? Okay. The bells shall ring in the village to their arrival. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay. Round table. Do I only have one knight? During the round table phase, you'll have the option to assign your available knights to any open quest. Assigning of knights is locked only once you end the cycle. To succeed on a quest, there are two main factors: having enough knights and reaching the quest's stat requirements. Be aware that knight attributes, both known and unknown, will also influence the quest's outcome. You can see the tags of a knight in the glossary. You'll have to deduce where they can have a positive or negative impact based on the quest description. Quests also have a damage range representing the minimum and maximum damage each knight can take during a quest. Some knights' attributes can also increase or reduce these values. Exceptions can occur on critical successes, failures, or unexpected outcomes. Okay. I feel like... oh, damn it. Low wit is fine. Agility should be more than fine. But it should be better than high up. Is the green? Do I have another one? She has no magic. No, then I feel like that's better for her. I'm on it, your grace. I don't have a horse. How do I get her a horse? In that case, I kinda have to give her that. Because it doesn't require anything. I know that's a reward. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's go for the magpie for sure. Let's go for the magpie for sure. Sleep well. Next cycle. So she took 1 damage? Once a quest is complete, the outcome is determined based on the knight's statistics, their attributes, and the knight's party size. The outcome of the quest will determine the experience points and gold earned, as well as the damage taken by the knight. Performing a critical or great success will increase each present knight's affinity and perform a major failure. Performing will lower each knight's affinity. If special conditions are met, and some quests can have unexpected outcomes, that unexpected outcome can be positive or negative. Okay. Recap. Participation plus 1,000 agility and no width. And plus 100 for another stat. Okay. I obtained a mule. Better than nothing, I guess. What is that? At last, I awake from my slumber. Oh, and what a sight greets my eyes. I don't like either, but I guess we shall compliment statue. As long as we don't turn into Pygmalion, I'm fine. And mine also. Such a beauty and stone. You flatter me, dear sovereign. I am the Lady of the Tower and its protector. How delightful to meet you. Long have I watched over these halls, but alas, how decrepit everything has become. It is not safe to wander too deep yet, my brave sovereign. Not the welcome you deserve. However, as I retrieve my powers, I will endeavour to restore your tower's rooms to their former glory. Your presence reawakened something in me. What do you mean? Your presence has gradually begun to return much magic to me. With this, I can begin opening new doors within the tower for you, dear sovereign. Now that you've stirred me from my slumber, believe me, there are many doors that can be opened. I shall always be waiting for you here when you finish your day's duties, yes, dear sovereign. Okay, the Lady of the Tower allows you to unlock new rooms for the tower, giving you access to new features. New rooms can be unlocked by recruiting particular servants. Unlock new room? Nothing. Okay, I probably need to finish the other quest. What's the crypt? Hello, Your Grace. Who's there? It's only me, Your Grace. The very humble demon of this tower. The syrupy voice, seemingly emanating from the strange padlock, slips into your ears like a trickle of warm honey. What are you doing here, you cursed creature? What do you want from me? I was locked away in this dark dungeon long ago, your grace. And, like all the souls of this tower, I exist only to serve you humbly. How can you serve me? My power is that of renewal and reversal, your grace. As your endeavors grow, bonds form and shatter, nations grow or grumble, so too shall my powers wax and wane, fed by your exploits. When you call upon me, your mistakes will vanish like a dew under the morning sun, and with no world-ending price attached. Are you the voice in my head? Maybe yes. Maybe no. Good enough. Don't forget me, your grace. Take this little lock, and you'll sure have me at your beck and call. Soon. Impossible to get rid of me. He seems trustworthy. The demon power allows you to go back to any previous cycle of the current act, whilst keeping all knowledge acquired so far, including knights, tags, and preferences and quest requirements. You'll also keep your current sovereign archetypes. Progress. This may also unlock new dialogue options for specific events of the quest line you've already started to explore. Missions. Let's skip all that. Ah, nice. Note that after returning to a previous cycle, the audience that you will get may be different audiences. You can see how many times you've used the demon power in the sovereign menu. Okay, I'm gonna presume that using the demon's powers will have an effect on the outcome. Warning. Arnold. Hello, allow my crystal clear voice to caress your delicate ears. I'm Arnold, representative of Belthorn, noble region of the county of Groveshire. Renowned for its exceptional hunters and its fine, exquisitely soft silks, sometimes even almost affordable. The Earl of Groveshire has tasked me with meeting you as part of an idiomatic mission. Indeed. Oh, move, you silk rag. It's me you've been waiting for, Damien, official emissary of Mevidnek of the county of Gewalt. Is that supposed to be Gewalt? Violent in German, but in a more English pronunciation. And I too have a message, but bigger and more urgent than theirs. Where was I? I have been asked to come. Oh, shut up, kid. Your Grace, respectfully, you really shouldn't listen to those snobby Groveshire people. Those puny fools sell overpriced. Allow me to reply. It is not appropriate to give credence to these. And you dare to talk about gastronomy? And you claim to represent a civilized country when you haven't even bothered to mask your traveler's odor. Calm down. I'll listen to you both. That won't be possible. The only thing the two of us agree is that the other one has to go. Unfortunately, I agree on this point. If you listen to anyone, it can only be me. Law? It's clear what they want you to do. With the sentences as they are. But, well, I would have probably gone for Arnold if he wasn't like, they're almost affordable at the end of his one sentence. So yeah, I guess Damien, you shall Gonna go. Very well. I will inform the Earl of Groveshire of your brilliant decision, and I will wish your nostrils well. Thanks, Your Grace. He clears his throat loudly before continuing. Our Countess of Gavolt, Matilda, has therefore requisitioned me to represent our country with dignity before proposing an alliance to you. An alliance at the cost of your help regarding the political situation in the country. What do you mean? Matilda will come and explain the situation to you in detail. As for me, I'll just say, Your Grace, good luck. You won't have time to be idle. Uberto? So, Uberto of now and at, Your Grace. The herald said you needed help with some monsters. You're in luck. Slaying wild beasts is my specialty. Trolls, dragons, spiders, bloodthirsty chickens, you name it. If you do me the honor of welcoming me at your court, my sword will be yours. You also have no magic. But, so far I really need more. So, we gladly accept this, Rigoberta. You will not regret this, Your Grace. Chester. Hello, Your Grace. Why are you covered in fleas? Did you have any crispy dreams? I come with a matter of the highest importance. Nobody ever asked for my opinion, never ever, so I decided to give it anyway. Hope it doesn't bother you. Are you listening? Yes? No? Maybe? Your ear. They look so absorbent. There's something that smells bad about the situation standing before you, both figuratively and literally. What's that smell? Ah, yes, that's exactly why I'm here. The smell, it follows me. It clings to me like a cursed fog. I believe it has become sentient. Have you tried taking a bath? Groundbreaking, I know. There's a goose, but not your everyday goose, a general goose, a war goose. It's taking control of the public baths. And it's blocking the entrance. I haven't bathed in 15 days. Grace, children cry. I must send help before this goose claims further territory. I'll send a knight. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. I'll go now, slowly, sideways, so the goose doesn't see me. Hello. Your Grace, as you know, we hold the great wyvern hunt every year in Clovermont to keep the creatures in check. This year, there are far too many. We found them perched on roofs, hiding in attics. Some have even stolen hams from the market. We're not enough to handle it. Huh? Ah, that's multiple knights. Track and diplomatically repel these creatures? Hunt them down. I like diplomacy. Nice. Okay, round table. Oh, do you have something to say? Kitty, kitty, please come down. The head cook won't be pleased to find you here. The girl is trying to coax down a kitten, curiously wandering amongst the kitchen spice shelves. Oh, Your Grace, have you come for a drink or perhaps a snack? That's a cute little fellow. Animal lover. It's a reading one, Dawn. I shall warn you. Look at those little black paws. Thank you so much for letting me bring a cat here. I named him after you, you know. No, Sovereign. Get away from this flower bag at once. Oh. Alright. Why is everything? Every woman I can flirt with, but not the men. Okay, well, I haven't talked to any men yet outside my normal schedule. And I don't know how Meow is gonna be a flirt. Because she... Okay. You can also flirt with the statue, that's why I'm kind of mid about all this flirting. Meow. Good luck cleaning up the flower. Oh, of course, Your Grace. The flower will be as clean as a whistle. The floor. Oops. Okay, so we have 2 knights now. I kinda... Yeah, let's send her on this. And... him on this one. No luck required, it should be fine. Next cycle. Ooh, barely a success. Yikes. Yeah, she had no magic, I know. Follow-up audience. Alright. No charisma. Hey, Roberto. But he has charisma, no? No. But I could have sworn that he had charisma. What? Another follow-up audience. Open glossary. The glossary allows you to see information about your recruited knights and servants. After gaining enough experience, a knight will gain a level and you will be able to allocate 1 point in the statistic of your choice. Attributes are characteristics of your knights that can impact their behavior towards a quest. You'll have to deduce for several of them what impact they may have based on a quest's description. Kind-hearted, score modification. Okay. You can check whether your knight has a preference for certain quests. The preference won't impact how well knights perform in quests, only their affinity towards the sovereign. Affinity represents how a knight currently feels about the sovereign. Increasing a knight's affinity may trigger new dialogue with them. Low affinity level may cause the knight to leave the round table. Okay. I should give you the... How do I? Allocate something? Ah, okay, I just do this and then use magic. Yes. Better to have some magic than none. That's it. Can't do anything else. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Hello? Servants? Okay. Relic recovery, hunt fuel. Well, he's not gonna like me sending him on the diplomacy mission then. Oh well. Okay. Game saves. I probably have to talk with my new smith first. Matilda, there she is. Greetings, Matilda of Fort Gavolt, Emeritus Countess of the County of Gavolt. Still not sure if they were trying to imply that hers is a violent country with the choice of the name, because Gavolt sounds very much like Gewalt. And violent in German. The woman standing before you towers over... an know it's the demo. There are probably fixes for this in the main game. But damn, there's so many typos. Towers over you, like a mountain. She is as straight as a stake. A very, very intimidating stake. I asked for your indulgence in us cutting straight to the point. We are hoping for your assistance regarding the diplomatic diatribes that are currently tearing our lands apart. Tell me more, and let me explain the situation as simply as possible. She pauses to choose her words carefully before continuing. A wind of dissent is currently sweeping through the people of Gavolt, fueled by the recent and brutal assassination of the Baron of Mavina. The mourning that has befallen our citizens has sparked a flame of rebellion in their hearts. This rebellion now threatens not only the authority I represent, but also my person. Everything suggests that one person in particular is fueling this revolt and orchestrating this widespread chaos in the shadow. Any questions? So why are you being targeted? There are rumors that the murderer is one of the knights in my employ. As for the nobleman who was murdered, he opposed our reforms and charters, as well as my approach to orderly governance. Oh, I chose wrong. I chose so wrong. I want to go back, although I don't think I can deal with that snob. You don't need anything else to see the connection. Why not openly resolve the anger of the people? It will not solve anything. Understand that people's complaints are futile. Neither I nor any other member of my caste ordered this assassination. I am also concerned by this loss, even though it was common knowledge that I had strong disagreements with the Baron of Mavina. And how can I be certain of your innocence? She rolls her eyes. Think. I asked you to investigate the leader of this revolt. Convincing the people of their representatives' innocence will be all the easier once the ringleader of this movement has been stopped. The one who organizes, who sets the powder alight. Without a leader, the revolt will scatter with the same powder blown by the wind. I therefore need knights of integrity, untainted by any bias, to uncover this person's identity and arrest her. Can I refuse? I do not want to help her. She clearly is in the wrong here. Conduct investigation among the ability to gather information. I feel like the nobility is probably the best bet, but I want to refuse it outright. No, there's not. You have a section in the beginning that you already missed, and so I've been streaming for almost an hour now. How dare you be so late? Where you had to flee from people attacking you and a fiery building. And I chose wrong once, but you get the chance to redo or have a chance to redeem yourself, I guess. I could have, of course, also chosen correctly, I don't know. But the resolution was kind of strange, regardless. But, oh well. Oh well, I guess. We shall search among the nobility. Do as you see fit, as long as you find the evidence that exonerates me. If anything, I'll keep your lion for myself. We'll get there. See you soon. See you very soon. Sir Arlen, your grace, my greetings. Ah, greetings, Alvina. We haven't been introduced yet, your grace. Alvina, recruited into your service by Sir Alvin a few days ago. I shall be taking care of administration, the little paperwork, and the major inconveniences. My role is essential to the proper management of this tower. And yet you didn't even think to give me a room for my belongings, Arlen. I kindly request your grace, I can't read anymore. Then you promptly make the necessary arrangements for my accommodation. You're bothering your sovereign over this. Aren't you the housekeeper? Aren't you the fucking housekeeper? I'm sorry, but yeah, it sucks that you didn't get the room that you wanted, but... In return, I might have a juicy bit of gossip or two about your nights. Thank you. I imagine we could dust off a small room in exchange for our services, Your Grace. I've heard you're in need of a great hero, so here I am. I feel like I will regret recruiting you. Sir Gwendon of Villador, the best knight in all the lands. You mean more shine than actual anything? Yes, I know. It's a lot to take in. It's okay if you want to applause or to fame. I'm used to it. I have to say, I'm also used to higher standards than this smelly shack you call a tower, but it will have to do. Do not worry, with me at your round table, your little realm will very soon be shine in glory. He has a good spread, though. Damn. Damn! Welcome to the round table, shiny young sir. I expected no less. I'm already lighting this place up. Roland. Oi, oi, your grace. Roland at his service. I'm a sailor down in the Grest. I gotta be a go-between with the folks there. Alright, what Malty's done yet? I'll skip the bowing. Any chance you folks might spruce up the road to Grest? You know, the one that leads up here. Ain't that far, just 3 hours, but it would help us ordinary folks, for sure. Yeah. Of course, go for it. What the money? Yeah, I reckon we're good at that. At what we do, even if we ain't really seen it for yourself. Thanks, anyway. Your knight nailed it. My hammer was by the river near the old mill, so it wasn't really lost after all. Nevertheless, your round table shall be filling to the brim soon with knights. Filling to the brim? All we need now is a warm-hearted forge and those rusty relics. It could be yours again, your grace. It's over, your grace. The baths are quiet, but the goose and its eggs remains. Speaks to me now. It honks inside. I'm the vessel. I am the pond. I've seen the foaming truth. Honk. Guards. Your grace, hey, so we found these 3 requests in an old drawer in an archive room. One of them smells like pickle. Good luck. Oh, sandwich o'clock. Okay. Random. Unlock new rooms. Intendancy. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, your grace? Unlock another new room. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else? Nah, I'm fine, thank you. Hello, your grace. Alright, perhaps you wish to hear some gossip? Investigate? Can I hear about all of them? I kind of want to learn about him. Very well, Your Grace. We will start investigating at once. Hello, Your Grace. Thanks for allowing me to use this forge. I'm still setting things up, but I have a few relics to sell. Please, take a look. An affordable old sword. It's just the right price to give any knight a heroic look without breaking the kingdom's treasury. It's still... Damn, what about this rusty sword? Perfect sword for a knight who aren't afraid of tetanus. Straight, thin and elegant. It lacks a bit of impact, but pierces through quite well. Oh, I can only ever buy one of them. Okay. Ooh, I should probably avoid buying too many things if I potentially need something later on. Okay. Wrong table. A noble investigation. He liked investigations, right? Fund, relic recovery, no. Relic recovery, scouting. Okay, but I need you on the Vibrant one. And Trek. Yeah. For you, I don't know. I don't know you well enough. But I feel like you will have it in with the nobles. What are your stats again? No luck though, but a bit of wit. Let's see. And armor can be repaired in the forge. What? What? And armor. Nobody else. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Why does that take away her strength? Well, she doesn't need strength. But I should have given her more wit. I should have given her more wit with the level up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! None of them are witty enough for this quest. Maybe I should assign somebody else. Yeah, the noble investigation is fine. What do you have here? Low wit is fine, low magic, no luck. Hermit claims that the Wheel of Cheese and whispering the future. He frightens the locals and refuses to share it with anyone else unless they resonate with the crust. Time to negotiate. Yeah, they have their things for sure. Ah, it's not gonna be enough for that quest, I fear. That seems to be more up your alley. The Knights of the Fountain. A knight has taken over the Roseanne Fountain. The villagers are droids. The villagers are dried up? The villagers. Okay. And need your help. Send someone to challenge him to a duel. I guess that's yours. Dude, you're useless. Can I just not assign you to anything? I didn't think that I would prefer my shiny one over any of the others. Hey. But then again... Is it... Is 0 wit. She is 1. Huh. That does not equal mid-wit. Yeah, I guess I'll leave you unassigned for now. Sorry. I see yourself failing this one. The mad rabbit has been eating the entrails of the region's inhabitants for several years. Hunt it down. Okay. You know what? I don't know if we can retry these quests. Takes 2 circles though. Oh well, go for it. Roberto like that. Who is that? After your investigations, everything suggests that the leader of the revolt is none other than the Countess's own daughter. It is believed that she is hiding with her fellow rebels in Mavignon. Yeah, no luck, but it worked. I'll take it. Equipment obtained. Great success. But she liked it. That's good. A knight has taken over the Rosen Fountain. Challenge him to a duel. That's fine. Oh, we got a horse this time around. Nice. Oh, I could have given my idiot. Okay. That's on me. I could have given him some equipment to balance out his incapabilities. What do we have here? Here, Rimmer. Ah, your grace, do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me. New feature discovered takes an extra +2 damage if the quest is a fate. Fuck. Okay, then investigate Mr. Shiny for me. Oh! Ah, I can listen to the audiences first. I, the Dragon Knight, dust and extends mine salutations unto thee. Is there any soul amidst this gathering endowed with the power to parley with me? You are in the presence of the sovereign. Am I? Thou art but mere child in these realms. How mightest thou lay claim to this exalted throne, and not I? I, who hath been crowned by the ancient vintage limited edition true king himself. traverse the domain of Britannia decade by decade and levelled cities in my wake. So doth I challenge thee, stranger. Prove it unto me that thou art the sovereign this domain doth require, that thou canst gather valiant knights, lead thy folk to peace and prosperity, and stand resolute against the Anglo Empire. Shouldst thou falter or refuse my challenge, I shall take thy life with mine own hand. I shall inspire the people and rally them to me. How did it cycle 8? Okay, this is gonna be hard. I should have not bought all that stuff, it seems. You accepted without hesitation, stranger. These realms doth the merit to sovereign of great might. Until we meet anon, thou hadst best been prepared. 4 cycles until ruin, meet the requirements or accept defeat. I had heard legends about this Dragon Knight, but I thought him long dead. Let us prepare for battle. I have prepared a log of where our efforts may be best placed in order to ensure victory. I shall leave it to your grace's most astute judgment on what decisions should be most effective. Matilda, my daughter. Indeed. Actually, I must admit that I suspected she was involved. Wouldn't it have been better to inform us? Not so simple. We hadn't really been in touch for a while. I wonder why. Of course, I had noticed her recent attire. Strange. Naturally, I'd spotted some suspicious political pamphlets in her room, but I could never have imagined. You couldn't have known. Young people have their own codes, their own slang. Arlen, shut up. This mother of hers, this sovereign of another country, clearly is not willing to listen to either her people nor her family. So it doesn't matter if young people have their own slang. It is her that should listen and learn instead of just not being able to see the faults in her own ways. In the blink of an eye, the gap widened. She's so impressionable. I ask you not to hold it against her. A discussion with her is obviously necessary, but before that, I'm going to need your help again. We now know that she and her group of rebels are hiding near the Bastille of Mavignon, preparing to lay siege to the fort Gavalt very soon. You must stop them. Now, why do I have to do that if you are her mother? Unfortunately, some of my best knights were swept up in this popular movement and decided to side with the protesters. Seriously, I want to go with that. How much does it get me? I'll be honest. But I need an allied country. But would it even be allied if I just suppress any... No. It might not be the best decision I've ever made. But the people of Gavalt should be allowed to decide their own fate. There must be a reordering of power. I can entertain the idea, but not in this manner. No stable society can be founded on violence and strife. My daughter, you have seen her. I did not. She has no political strategy. She's driven only by the desire to put our family in danger. You must stop her. It takes two. Yeah, fine. You notice a barely visible tremble of her jaw as it tightens. It looks painful. Alright, we can reconsider things once the spark has been extinguished. A dark figure approaches, disregarding all queuing conventions, and sneaks up in front of you. Hello? Good day, Your Grace. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Tarkus de Gavolt, brother of the late Count de Gavolt. Didn't you come with the Countess? Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt your little tete-a-tete, and I think our own discussion deserves privacy. Isn't it fascinating, learning that the little fool serving as Matilda's run stands at the realm of this charade? I confess, I suspected as much. Stupidity walks often with ambition. I am the eyes and ears of Gavolt. No one pisses in a gutter there without me knowing about it. Do you see where I am going with this? So you knew about it all along? Watching that idiot either thrown in an affront to Gavolt itself. Be pragmatic, Your Grace. Ally with me and I will crush this rebellion as it warrants. Your Grace, if I may, Sir Tarkus distinguished himself rather grimly during the bloody Terescus War. Is a man of fearsome efficiency, but his methods are perfectly measured. Do you have something to say, Othman? Would you rather let these enemies of the crown pour out their epicration propaganda? Oh my goodness. I need his wit, but I don't want anything else. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I need him, but I don't want him. I don't. No. No. Why is it always the witty ones that use their wit for the most evil things? Oh. But it sounds more like he's only gonna join me temporarily. I'll think about it. You're smart, Your Grace. You'll decide quickly. Kutna Nomad. Your Grace, we beg for your mercy. We're a humble community of wanderers. No harm meant. We look for shelter for just a few days. But the court is close. Okay. Do you need something to warm yourself up? I can give you that. But the court is closing in and our little ones are already shivering. We cannot sleep in the woods, not like this. With all due respect, opening the tower's doors to these people, that would be a tremendous act of trust. They're strangers with no touch with none to vouch for their integrity. What do you wish to do, Your Grace? What is that one symbol? Oh, but I don't currently need it for my quest, so you're welcome to stay here for as long as you need to, and please stop shaking. Kind. Thank you, Your Grace. Sorry, the children will never forget this. Gwendolyn. So here you are, you, the famous sovereign. Charming. She looks at you with an air of superiority. I'm Gwendolyn, Baroness of Villadargent. A great... what am I saying? The greatest locality of Villador. A pearl obscured by the lands, but one that is absolutely vital to your reign. I shall be conveying to you the many complaints from the common people of this land. Most importantly, your knight's dear aunt. Yes, Gwendu, my darling little Gwendu. So happy I am to hear that you have recognized his brilliance. But where is this little duckling? Do you have a request you wish to grace us with today? No, not really. I just came to see how he was doing. If your knights do find themselves listless at your little round table, then they could always come weed my garden. It is in a similarly pitiful state. They do enjoy a bit of landscaping, apparently. Gwendolyn lets out a little laugh. You sense that you may be allowing yourself to be led around like a docile steed. Thank you, my dear. I just didn't want to lose more of that crown thingy. I know it has a specific name that I keep forgetting, so... the crown thingy. There'll be more and more grabs in Grest, apparently, because of ship trades. Crabs of this size, they hail straight from South Bay, no doubt. They're giant. Sea monsters straight from the depth of hell, but somehow they still squeeze into ship barrels to make the crossing. Go figure. A few coins for traps should do the trick. You can't send a knight to help? Okay, I gained something? Oh no, Ah, my sovereign! I sense the formidable dragon knight looming within these walls. You were able to sense his presence? As the protector of this tower, I can feel every ripple of energy that passes through these walls. And the dragon knight is already familiar to me. He once sat at the round table during the reign of Ermin the Wise. What was he like back then? I remember a fearsome young warrior with strength forged through unyielding values. Under Ermin's rule, I seem to recall that the kingdom flourished, but it's hard for me to remember further details. Perhaps the Dragon Knight feels a certain longing for that era, but I have no doubt that you will succeed in proving your worth to him, my dear sovereign. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Stop bothering me, peasants. You're wasting my time. Now let us dance, feast, and... Isn't that my throne, Sir Gwen? Oh, it's you, Your Grace. Ah, this isn't what you think. I was just wondering what the view was like here. Turns out it's not that great if you ask me. Would you like to suggest any improvements, Sir Gwendon? I was wondering when you would finally think to ask for my opinion. I have plenty to suggest. Firstly, this hall is terribly dull. You should have jesters, musicians, jugglers, and poets at your court. Otherwise, how can you expect anyone to take you seriously? Back when Villador was on the height of its prosperity, we would frequently host banquets and valiant tournaments, day in and day out. Here, there's nothing. I'm bored. I care little for such frivolities. Do I want him on my side? Then I guess I have to say this, but I really don't care for those entertainments. But maybe they can gain experience through tournaments? Tournaments. I'll think on it. I should hope so. That gave me the wise tag for some reason. Competition, new feature discovered. I have a lot of other ideas if you need my advice again. Oh. No. Oh. Well, your grace, you have thus provoked the wrath of the Dragon Knight, whose fury had not been felt for many moons. Do you think my attitude offended him? Good heavens, no. The Dragon Knight is a mere contrarian. He opposes you on principle simply because you managed to open the ancient Tower of Briz. It's nothing new. Even during my wild youth in the days of the Tarascus War, this old fossil was already well over 100 years old and driven by conservative values. Yes. Believe me, I fear he would have behaved the same way with anyone who managed to ascend to the throne. I see. A standard skills test. Indeed. The advantage being that it's a safe bet he won't hold a grudge and will accept your rule once you've proven your worth. Interesting. Alright. Oh, the crypt is... Well, your grace, that's quite a delicious challenge you've been given, isn't it? Does seeing me threatened make you happy? Me? Oh, no. Don't take things so seriously, your grace. After all, if things were to go wrong, you'd need to only use my house to make a few small adjustments, wouldn't you? And perhaps there's a spark of curiosity to see if you're actually good enough to manage without me. Right. How expensive? Okay. Alright, he's not here. My money. My money. Okay, what applies for healthier start, more strength, less charisma, but more strength, more charisma, okay. I need you with more strength for sure. Nah. Let's give you a bit of charisma. Oh, it has also a cycle reduction. Okay. Well. Apparently the events, the audiences are randomized, so it should be okay-ish, but there's probably only so many. He didn't fail? He failed. He failed so hard. But you gained some EXP. That was kind of what I was going for. Thank you very much. Come on. No. Yes. Yes. My money. With the help of your knights, the rebel army was repelled. However, it was impossible to neutralize the prince. Nice. Grace. Okay. Let's invest in her wig for sure. Okay, that's it. Yeah. You didn't level up, but you did. Some more witch doesn't hurt you either. Guy, next cycle. Oh, I made enough money. Good, 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 good. Here, remember? Ah, your Grace, do have a cup of tea. Little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me. Fear of the dark, alright. Let's give me more of that. Forage. Hey, my money. My money will be gone again. Why is theirs more expensive to fix? I don't understand. Or is it a discount for the first one? My hard-earned money is gone. Is gone. Oh, what do you have to say? Hello, Your Grace. What are you doing in the kitchen? Are you writing to someone too? Who are you writing to? My little sister, Bertha. She'll be so proud that I have become a knight. Can't wait to tell her all about it. I'll make you proud. Just wait and see. Maybe the only place that has lighting because the earth is active. I don't know. So, what are you telling her? I was recounting all the sensational things that have happened to me since this morning. My arrival in the audience hall and of you who agreed to take me on. The moment I stepped on the kitchen floor for the first time, all of it. It changes the man, doesn't it? I feel like I've grown up just since lunchtime. At least a few inches, Your Grace. He gets back to his letter. He's kind of adorable. But now I'm even more pissed that the only one that get flirt options are the women. I know not every character has to be bi or pan or whatever. And that doesn't have to be same sex. Although the sovereign can be whatever gender. It's not even gendered here. So technically they should make it possible to date anyone. Matilda, greetings. Behind her marble facade, a tiny variation betrays something. Despite herself, her fatigue is perceptible. You have successfully driven the rebel forces out of Fort Provence. I thank you for that. Was that enough to calm the people's fervor? Yeah. To be honest, people's anger continues to rumble. The failure has not extinguished the fire, it has fueled it. The rebels, more relentless than ever, feed on it and exult in it. They want to start again, and they will start again and again and again, as long as they find their fervor with my own daughter. Which implies that you have only honored part of your commitment. We absolutely helped you enough, darling. Seriously. You want me to arrest your daughter? Yes, that's what I was expecting from you in the first place. We would like to reiterate our gratitude for the assistance provided. However, this is merely a temporary solution of the root cause of the problem is not addressed. Darling, the root problem is you. nobody else. But you're not entirely to blame. My daughter managed to escape you, and I congratulate her on that. But now that her forces are weakened, it is time for us to act and lay siege. I should have chosen the other option. I should have chosen the other option. I guess I will honor my contract. I'm pleased that we have come to an understanding. Oh no, we have not. She didn't really give you a choice. I leave the decision on strategy regarding my daughter to you. Act within your means to put an end to her actions. Negotiation. Very well. She seems to hesitate. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. Okay. Oi? Are you a knight to be? What can I do for you? Quite a tower you have here, your grace. A bit dusty, reeks of magic, but I quite like the mood here. Name's Ursula, by the way. I've been roaming these lands for a couple of years, and to tell you the truth, I'm bored to death. Do you have a bunch of exotic and unusual quests you could send me on? Yeah, sure. Sounds like fun going to stay here for a while then. Good morning, your grace. My name is Grelin. And I will be responsible for representing the interests of the inhabitants of Rozanne in your lands, if that suits you. Perfectly. Rozanne was the capital of Briz until the resurrection of this tower. But it is still a major tourist destination today. Yes? You know each other? Yes, we are, shall we say, distantly related. He's indeed my lovely young son. Anyway, if we could change the subject. I came to bring you our first request. A manuscript of ecclesiastical origin appears to have been stolen. Since then, groups of occultists and nobles have been accusing each other, each seeking to pin the blame. We need someone to sort this out. We had called upon the clairvoyance of the great witch Belladonna, but she is said to have gone off to do some therapeutic research in the east of Briz. Was that a good? The occultists make more sense. Theft of a manuscript in Rozanne has led to the local conflicts between different groups of nobles and occultists. I'd like to investigate. Get wisdom from that. And whatever that is. I have nobody with magic, so nobles it is. Thank you, Your Grace. Yeah. So, that's it. Our shining principles. Let the living filth into our sacred walls. They are. For sure. The Kotna nomads you've now so magnanimously allowed to loiter here. They're loud, they stink, and I'm fairly certain their grubby little brats stole food from the kitchens. What's next? Will you grant them knighthood in all your kindness? Calm down, they're leaving today. I'll make them pay for the No. Silence. I am your sovereign and you will show me respect. I hate that I don't have the option to actually talk to him and just be like, yo, either, yeah, sure, I'll kick them out, or just demand respect. None of that. Well, that will appease him, sure, but yeah, there were a couple of choices. I owe you no respect for sovereign, who opens their arms to swindlers and hired blades. Says the hired blade. Do look at yourself. Your Grace, folks been hearing some ghostly voices by the cave near Grest, where the sea crossing is. If you want to sneak up on anyone, it's not gonna happen. But that would be against his knightly honor, of course, anyway, so. Scared the wits out of the townsfolk, it has. Some won't even go down to do their washing anymore. Ah, that explains your fragrance. Go and buy some incense sticks or so. If a maze of voices frighten the people, then perhaps they are not fit to walk my road. Ghostly voices, my fearless knights are here to help. I kinda want to send out our shiny one, but nah, it's fine. Thanks. Already looking forward to them. Clean socks. Map room. Welcome, Your Grace. From here you may issue actions that affect the world beyond these walls. Invite notable individuals to your court or send aid to villages struck by disaster, for example. I'm not quite sure if there's anything available right now, but well, it never hurts to check. And if nothing else, you may always admire the map. A fine piece of cartography, if I may say so myself. From the map room, you can open the world map and perform some specific actions through it. Audience requests allow you to invite a character to the tower on the next audience phase. Knights that were asked to come back later can be invited back through an audience request. If a location has been damaged following the failure of a quest, you can repair this location from the world map in the map room. But it costs money and I don't have that. The witch. Roseanne's emissary mentioned a witch named Belladonna, said to reside east of the Briz. Skills could prove valuable. Perhaps we should consider inviting her. Who's that? I don't want to invite him. But the witch sounds like a good idea. Yes. We'll come to visit you during the next cycle. Good. I kinda need him. That's kind of the main problem, but I don't want him while we still have that whole vault thing going on, so I won't send for him until that's resolved. At least. Round table. I'm gonna presume that the demo will end on the 8th day and the 8th circle. But I'm amazed how long this demo is already. Demos are getting longer and longer, it's kind of strange. Okay, princely negotiations. She shall be part of it. Yes. And... Ugh. Him, but we'll take away his mule. Since we need his charisma. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Now, next. You wanted strange things, right? There was this ghostly voices. Yeah, that sounds right up your alley, even though your agility sucks. Right, we can give you that. That doesn't give you, no. Okay, next 2 points I can't give. Eh? Oh, no. Roberto! Hi, guys. Don't fail me this time, alright? Sorry, Roberto. Everybody's going the same direction. Nice. Not the greatest, but something. Come on. Come on! No! No! I don't expected it, but... Alas, the princess paid no attention to her knight's feeble arguments, and according to witnesses, blood shouting, "Long live the revolution!" Yeah, no. I thought you would like that. Roberto! I don't know where to start with you. I don't even know where to start with you. You suck in everything. But which is kind of the most important so far, so which it is. I don't know. We're kind of not getting anywhere. Hiruma. Chance of a score bonus if it grants a better outcome. Oh. Okay, everybody. Hello? Is somebody here? Looking for someone? Ah! Oh, your Grace, it's you. Terribly sorry. I thought you... I mean, did you hear a scream? No. I heard a scream before you came from the corridor, but it must have just been the wind. I was a bit scary at night. The wind whistles so strangely through the windows of our quarters. It was making such odd noises at night, and I confess it kept me from sleeping a little. I am tired. There are these scary stories Uncle Arlen used to tell me when I was little. I think they still terrify me today. Wow, what is this flood? Our nights are always haunted by something, aren't they? For me, it's you. I understand, I guess. Anyway, they're just made up stories, aren't they? And last night it was just the wind too, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah, I already knew that without the game telling me. Just in case, let's go back to the Great Hall. Aren't we already there? Are you going to keep your helmet on even when you're drinking? But of course, our armor is our pride and joy, is it not? Our badge of honor. Aren't you yourself fond of your shiny suit, Sir Gwendon? I love it. Just look at that beautiful reflection of mine sparkling on that soft silver plate. Silver? Silverware. Are you colorblind? Just asking for a friend. I knew it. Oh, hey, hello, Your Grace. I was thinking about you. Really? No. Actually, was remembering a little bit about my country, and it's like little culinary eccentricities. Leaning on a table, she's crushing a strange mixture with a mortar, right next to a half-filled glass of orange liquid. What on earth is that? Hey, don't pull that face. Allow me to introduce you to Brimwood's most popular drink. Rum, cardamom, and syrupy spider porridge. In that order, otherwise you'll ruin everything. We call it the fire twig, and it lives up to its name. She crushes the carcasses of the poor animals with a disturbing level of enthusiasm. There are plenty of these spiders on the walls of this tower, so I thought, why not give them a refreshing end? These little creatures have infested Brimwood too. Feeling nostalgic? Why did you leave? You sure do ask a lot of questions. Let's just say I've always liked dragging my carcass around. And after rotting in the same spot for a while, you've got to do something so you don't die of boredom, right? You were wondering too, were you not? Before this. Bet you can understand. I guess I can relate, yes. She smiles mischievously as she pours and stirs a mixture into two. You're going to do me the favor of tasting it, aren't you? Why not? Let's go, comrade. You clink glasses, then raise yours to your lips. Bitter and strong, the liquid sets your throat ablaze and twists your gut. You flail, then choke, and finally spit it out in a panic. Not bad, eh? I admit it's hard when you're not used to it, but yes, you'll die less ignorant. You should come to Brimwood one of these days. You'll give my comrades a laugh. Okay. Oh, I just got my money almost back, and now I have to repair armor again. Okay, the first one is always the cheapest. I think I can risk not healing them right now, since I need to save up money. What? King of heat? You know, it's only 28.5 degrees in here. It got quite warm today. It was hitting 30s again. And I didn't prepare for it in time. Oh, yeah. I let the heat get in. It is partially my fault. But sitting in this heat now and thinking back to just a couple of weeks ago when it was at least 4 degrees higher in here, it's strange what the body gets used to over time. Alright, Gilhelm. Ah, so it's you, our dear neighbor. The man in front of you can't hide his surprise. Yes, it must be surprise. I am the representative of the lands of Groveshire. I will not hide from you that we were delighted to hear of the chaos you sowed among our neighbours of Gavolt, to say the least. He stifles a laugh. The situation grants us the opportunity to request your attention in order to discuss a rather challenging matter, for which your intervention might prove most useful. A challenging matter. Nothing too dangerous for your knights, of course. Nothing complicated. Nothing deadly at all. To tell you the truth, a monster haunts the lands of Groveshire. The beast. Fear the beast. We discussed more restraint and the stylistic flourishments, did we not, dear intendant? What are the actions of this beast? It began by decimating our herds, then somehow I managed to rally our domesticated animals to its cause. Our goats are being slaughtered, and our dogs have become its henchmen. This beast, it prowls through our villages at night, accompanied by its four-legged servants. The pack attacks our herds, leaving behind blood and tears before vanishing to the woods. This pack demands our utmost attention. Your utmost Perhaps you will find a solution where we now fail? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. I have nothing to lose by asking. Is Groveshire not famed for its hunters? We sent our best, but they never came back. Never came back. Yes. A terrifying horde of wild animals led by a mysterious beast is spreading terror throughout the woods and lands of Groveshire. Send a knight to follow its trail and track down the beast. I guess. They agree. They agree to help. We expected no less. Send one of your finest knights to our lands as soon as possible. Until we meet again. Greetings, Your Grace. Each word crossing her lips seems finely chiseled by the vague hand of the gods. Lady Hilde in person, to what do we owe the honour of your presence? Alas, sir, a most cruel affliction. To introduce myself, I am Hilde from the lands of Oriaphon, Your Grace? The greatest minstrel these lands have ever known. I am your most devoted admirer. I was even among the crowd during your last performance. That is not quite what I wish to hear, but thank you for sparing me the tedious detail. Yet, mark the irony. What remains of a bard unable to finish a song? I intend to travel through the Britannia provinces, celebrating the return of the great sovereign of the White Tower of Brace with a victorious melody. She studies you as if searching for a trace of the myth between your brows. Your legend is short. But now, as I polish the final verses, I find myself hesitating and have no desire to sing of nonsense. In order to avoid creating a legend of falsehood, I thought it best to obtain the information from the source. So tell me, my dear sovereign, how would you describe the kind of reign you aspire to? What legacy would you wish to leave behind? Mercy and open heart protecting the weakest. Yeah, I did a bad job with that in Gavolto. A cold balance and an unfailing measure, derision, for nothing in this world is truly serious. Discipline, an order of steel that bows to nothing. I guess kindness? Mercy. Yes, quite. That aligns perfectly with my initial vision. My hesitation was but a comma in an ocean of certainties. She smooths the folds of her tunic and draws herself up slightly. And thus allow me to present the first draft of your epic, Your Grace, written in the Anglo vernacular. Between the moor and the fen, o'er the hill above the glen, to the north and to the south, or was it by the river's mouth? There, look there stands the tower, cold and bare. There stands the tower. The wind wails through these empty halls. Ivy climbs the crumbling walls. Yet one fire is still alight in a turret burning bright. Far below, a knight is riding through the snow up to the tower.
What Nimrod built will shine anew, white stone upon a sky of blue. There, look there stands the tower.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's not AI.
There stands the tower.
Like, the text might be actually human generated, but the singing seems a bit off to me. I can be absolutely wrong here, but some of the intonation and where it goes doesn't really work that well. Like the Sovereign Tower thingy. It just ends on a weird note, if you know what I mean. What a voice, as if it fell straight from the celestial peaks. He wipes a few tears from the corners of his eyes. My deepest thanks, Lady Hildy. Now there is a ballad that restores the lyrical heritage of our lands to its former glory. Think nothing of it. I should be the one thanking you. But you know, I shouldn't condone it, but I absolutely prefer hearing something if they already tell me there's a song that is being sung, instead of just giving me the text of the song or not even a melody that works with it or anything, and I am the one that's supposed to figure out how the melody goes and stuff like that. It's fine when I do it for my own entertainment, but on stream I really hate it when it's just like text and then you get the normal melody, maybe a little bit of a difference, but yeah. I'm not sure if it's AI. I don't want to check it out. Give me a second. Do they have disclosed the usage of AI? Key features. More. Roundtable management. They don't seem to have any disclosures of AI usage. So I will give them that. And hope that it's actually true. And they didn't forget to mention it, like so many others. In fact, I'll give you 3 passes for my next recital. Thank you, Lady Hildy. Goodbye, Your Grace. Your Grace, pirates! Seriously, this dude comes every single day. Pirates attacking Grep. They've not given us trouble before, but it seems that our charming little village was just along the scenic route. We're holding out, but we can't keep this up alone. My nights are yours. I don't find him annoying, it's just he has something every single day to complain about for the city. Ghostly voices, this street that needs renewal, which fine. What else was there? Forgot about one, and now pirates. It's kind of impressive. He could also just write them all down. Okay, he probably is illiterate, but he could remember more than one thing and we could deal with it. But then again, I guess I am also solving his problems each day, so that's part of the problem here as well. That's probably why I keep getting new audiences with him. Thanks, Your Grace. We'll hang tight till your knights get there. Our knights should make haste, your grace, or I fear we shall suffer a similar incident to the Milkford tragedy. Easy. My respects, very illustrious sovereign. I'm here, and I brought my goat, Majestina. The beast, planted firmly behind your visitor, sizes you up as if calculating the best way to humiliate you in public. So, basically, if there's any, hullabaloo and Milkford, we'll be the ones to come see you. You notice Majestina solemnly beginning to nibble at the hem of Daisy's dress. Of course, anything else? Right, so... Sorry, I also wanted to let you know that a barn collapsed in Milkford. Some animals got squashed. I'll spare you the juicy details, but a little bit of coin for rebuilding wouldn't go amiss. Only 30. Yeah. Much obliged. Majestina is thrilled to hear this too. Majestina's eyes remain fixed to yours. Her pupils, like tiny black knives, stare at you murderously. Deep inside, you feel her unspoken message. I'll be. Okay, Majestina. Gideon. Greetings, your grace. My name is Gideon. And beyond that, the mist thickens. My origins are mystery, even to me. My past is a haze of shadows, cryptic dreams, and the lingering scent of lavender. Ah, a burden, truly to be so intriguing and yet so uninformed. It is utterly intolerable not to know more about you. I'm besides myself. Yes, I know that mystery can be adorned with a fragrance that can be quite intoxicating. Who knows? Perhaps we will discover more together. I've heard tales of noble deeds of knights with shiny names and even shinier armor here. I seek purpose and possibly dramatic lighting. Both seem plentiful around here. Gimme. That was unexpectedly easy. I had a whole monologue ready. Witch Belladonna. Ooh. Well, your grace, what could possibly be a compelling enough reason to tear me, the great witch Belladonna, away from my long-awaited holiday? I hear you were the best witch in the whole kingdom. Of course I am. Do you think I spent 20 years inhaling frog fumes for fun? But I appreciate your interest in me, your grace. I must admit that the tale of a leper opening the mystical doors of this tower single-handedly has piqued my curiosity. So show me this little world of yours, your grace, and I'll provide any potion you'll need for your nights. Provided, of course, that I am paid my due and that you find me suitable quarters in this dusty tower. Easy. Oh. It is heartening to see that your story is already inspiring the greatest artists, isn't it? After all the people of Briz have waited a long time, your ascension is a breath of hope that I'm sure will only grow with time. I don't know if I'm comfortable with all these expectations. Cast aside your doubts, your grace. I firmly believe that people who have waited so long to be guided will know how to forgive any potential missteps. We have known a century without a crown, sire. I myself grew up with tales of the old monarchs, but long have I yearned to see any such individuals rise to ascension. Your arrival will have the horizon we long waited for in the shadow of this sleeping tower. Or was the? How was Briz organized before that? Even though the local nobles were doing their best to organize themselves, the pressure to find a regent figure continued to grow until it became stifling. From the outside it would have looked as if we were holding our own, but to me it felt like suffocating under the weight of the whole world. And if things had continued that way, He chooses his words carefully. To my great dismay, I was the favorite for the royal selection, but as is plainly obvious, the doors of the tower remain close to me. That reminds me, I wanted to move the camera real quick. Boop. There. So you can see everything that's going on there. For lack of a crown, I suppose I would have ended up as the Count of Briz. His voice trails off into a long sigh. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Which tower? The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, Your Grace? I'm fine, thank you. Hello, Your Grace. This tower is acceptable. Feel free to consult my services. What do you have? Strength. Is it permanently or is it only... Potion that helps a knight flex their impressive curves during battle? Okay. Agility. Move like the wind. Awkward signs is slightly less awkward sign. Okay. I need to save my money though. I shall be back eventually. Okay. Follow the horde. I kind of want to give that to her. Though. Follow its trail. That would be more. Pirate's threat also. Oh, okay. I need to solve that like today. You. Fuck. Oh, what? Oh, you're fully healed. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Then I guess I kind of have to give it to you. Technically, following its trail is scouting, right? Should be fine. What else do we have? Homicidal. Did I solve the dragon problem yet? No. You. Not you. Wow, your charisma sucks, but everything else should be fine. Strength, agility, written. She needs the charisma. Nah. Okay. Low is fine, so actually it should be fine, right? Everybody's assigned something, then... Go ahead, guys. Bring me some money. I know, but I don't have the money for it. Actually, I can fix one armor. Should probably fix hers. All things considered, she has the least. Let me check real... not gallery, no. Round table. 1 to 2 damage. 2 to 5. And maybe I should actually fix his armor as well. Okay, I get 80 from that, 80 from that. 160. And she gives me... Wow, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 35 from that. 30 and 80. So 140. Close. It hurts. This is fine though, right? 1 to 2, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, come on. Come on. Good, 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 good. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Nice one. Ursula's low charisma. Was a close call though. Okay. Nice. While tracking the horde, the destination seems to have emerged as the beast's refuge near the Black Forest of Balthorn. Okay. Next. Also. Yeah. Come on. No. No. Not again. Good thing I healed. The pirates could not be they ransacked and pillaged. Rest. Guys, you had the best chances of this entire team and you fucked it up. To shame. Guess I should have given Gwendon the potion of strength. Location is refreshed, and that takes money to restore. Great. Okay. So far I haven't really needed magic, and Ursula is a great addition for that. Let's go with Ursula. Should probably invest some in your strength. Okay. Hello? Yeah. Can level up again. Ah, no, okay. It's fine. How expensive is it to fix it? 150. First, I'm sorry, you will have to wait until the deadline is Done. Hear the rumor. Ah, your grace. Magical ritual. Okay. Very well. Investigate. Thank you. Would repair armor. Oops. Technically, I guess repairing his couldn't hurt too much either. We should be fine. Hopefully. And so I asked Uncle Arlen to make me a knight. Like a real one. Big dreams, huh? Oh, that's cute. Not exactly my vibe. Then why are you here? Was bored out of my skull. This place looked like it might be interesting. Now I live here, I guess. Well, I always dreamt of it. Knights are supposed to be brave and kind and sparkly. If I got dead by 30. Yeah, I thought being a knight was what I always wanted, but I wonder if I perhaps made the mistake. Nope. After all, it's a dirty job. At least we get dramatic cloaks and aura farming. Gotta enjoy the perks, right? Scare children and look cool in the wind. So you feel that way too, huh? A joy from being a bit admired. Nope. I was just trying to sound relatable. I'm better by myself, honestly. Your Grace, I imagine you're not unaware that the water in the jars now tastes of twilight rain. Even the air feels heavy with silence, thick, almost tangible, as if the stones themselves were holding their breath. What exactly do you see now, Jax? I see there the shadow of a weighty past, a legacy hanging in the air thick as stubborn fog, or perhaps simply limescale and delusions of grandeur. And yet, there is something melancholic in its aftertaste. A tepid sorrow. I can flirt with him, let's go. Would you like to share this carafe with me? Tempting, but I must decline. The last time I crossed that line of intimacy, it ended poorly. My thoughts are occasionally clouded with recollections of that person. Friendly, affectionately. It's a burden I wouldn't wish on anyone. Memories can be cruel, can't they? Yeah. And grave is a patient, yes. It seeps into everything. Jars, porridge, politics. And in our exchanges as well, clearly. My apologies. I think that's the first time I got a hard. I guess that was the right choice. What? Oh no! Hey! Okay. At least in terms of fairness, we've reached what we came to do, but I need 2 more people and 120 more gold. I'm fucked. I guess I will have to rely on the demon's powers. Oh, we still have a day, presumably. What an unusual method you employed, dear neighbor. Although the pack has not entirely ceased its actions, it seems that harassing the creatures has somewhat frightened them. But the beast is still there. The beast is still roaming. Indeed, dear attendants. However, intervening with the pack enables us to gather information about the beast. The bodies are domesticated animals, show traces of magical influence that may have been the cause of their compliance with the beast. The animals seem to converge towards the Black Forest of Belthorn, which considerably narrows our search. But we already looked there. What news this is to us. Such a place to discover the beast's lair. Such a bucolic setting, lush greenery, sparkling river, and a few merchant farms nestled among the rocks. We must discern the form of this creature before moving forward, since this finding was yours to make, we believe, the next steps should belong to you. You do the work. All on your own. So they went there and they failed. But I need somebody on my side. Not that I have the time to really get an alliance going on. I will be... I don't have a county allied with me. Yeah, well. It's fucked either way. I guess I can continue our assistance. I am intrigued as to what is going on. You're still free to decide how you would like to continue being of service to us, dear neighbor. Did I just accidentally... It popped up for like a second, my choices, and then this dialogue came. Ah, there we go. We'll investigate the farms in the Black Forest, we'll search along the river in the Black Forest, we'll examine the magical traces left by the beasts. We'll explore the Black Forest. Okay. It seems the most logical to me. The terrible beast that ravages the lands of Shire is said to have magical origins. Send a knight to search for clues near the Balthorn Woods. I'll have the perfect knight for that. And I'm fine in terms of balance, so I guess? Yeah, nothing too complicated for your wonderful knight. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Until next time. Oh, did I give me money? I didn't pay attention. Fuck. What a peasant. Greetings, dear sovereign. The weary voice of the man before you is the only thing that betrays his seemingly normal identity. I'm coming to you with a particular problem. It has been gnawing at me for days. I can't find sleep anymore. Where should I put this? Please keep your distance from His Grace. The problem is that there's an imposter on our throne. You were saying? The preventative blessing against royal assassination, Your Grace, and it was just safe, and it has just saved you from a most violent death. Indeed, it is highly effective. You are aware of its existence. This won't stop me from... Who are you? Oh, Drell. Not sure we will get anything out of him. You, the pretender. Whatever his intentions may be, I intend to make this world a better place. Let's set him free. Your sentence will be reduced if you cooperate. Is it really kindness to just set him free? I actually do not think so. He seems to be in some either sort of control from outside or in a psychological distress. In both cases, he would need help. Instead of just, you know, setting him free and wallowing in his own disappointment. But I feel like if I act against what I set it out to be, that has some kind of impact. So I kinda just want to go with kindness, I guess. He disappears as quickly as he appeared. Bold decision, Your Grace. And by bold, he means devoid of any instinct or for survival. I suppose we should thank him for that thrilling spectacle. Let us resume today's audience, Your Grace. The fortune teller saw me in her crystal ball standing before you with a grievance. I'm not one to obstruct destiny. It so happens that some members of the nobility are interfering a little too much in our work. My colleagues would like to be granted a bit more autonomy to avoid any potential harmful influence on our research. Unfortunately, the nobles are keen to retain this right of... Oh, ah, that's nobility. I see. Agreed, they don't have to act as censors. Ooh. It is only fair then that the scholars should be able to oversee any actions by the nobles. I kind... Why is that an audacity though? Is it that mere peasants are allowed to oversee nobles? But in the long run, it is good for the country if the nobles are being controlled and reined in. So yeah, I kind of want to go with audacity here. Oh, not quite the help we were hoping for, but if it lets us criticize their reckless spending, it'll make for a rather delightful lever of pressure. We're exhausted, Your Grace. Might you grant a bit more leave to your loyal workers before our weary bodies decide to strike on their own? One additional annual day off? 6 additional annual days off for you. Yes. Oh, I think I just ruined my relationship with the nobles. Thanks a lot, Your Grace. Yeah, Grace. So, someone left these letters on top of the pigeon coop. One of them has feathers stuck to it. I'm pretty sure that's not standard. Anyway, nap o'clock. Ah, Your Grace, I want to know about concern regarding recent events. An assassination attempt so early in your reign, it is utterly beyond reason. Finding out more about this man's motivations or origins would probably have eased my concerns, but alas. But I suppose I should be less surprised. This sort of thing happens in every reign. Am I nothing but a tool of dark power in people's eyes? This one felt a bit personal, yeah, true. Reasonably, Your Grace, it seems far too early for anyone to have formed an opinion of your role and decided to act in such a reckless and open manner. But let us be optimistic. I'm convinced that with time you will prove yourself worthy of your reign and dispel any misplaced grudges against you. Perhaps you'll even prove that there is a certain advantage to leaving you alive. Okay, my man. Hilary. Oh, my dear sovereign, thank goodness you were unharmed. I was horrified to learn of the attempt on your life, having been alerted the very moment the tower's defense systems were activated. And yet you have chosen to show mercy to the man who sought to harm you. I must confess, my sovereign, this troubles me deeply. This magical anti-royal assassination system seems quite effective, though. I must admit I am surprised to see that this ancient magic has lost none of its splendor. The protective blessing has survived the ravages of time. Alas, I fear it is but a fragile shield. Should an army ever lay siege to this tower to strike at you, this magical rampart would prove a meager defense indeed. But now I'm confused. If there is this magical defense against being assassinated, how could Ermin the Wise, or whatever his name was, get assassinated in the throne room, which seems to be the place that would have the most protections in place? Or was it because he willingly accepted his fate? I'm confused. Oh well. Let us hope you never have to face such a dire fate, my dear sovereign. Indeed, but I will presume that my my demo time is over anyway, so... Well, I have no allies and I don't have enough money. Ursula. Yes. What else do we have? Ah, I can finally do the dragon thingy. Dragon. Where's the dragon thingy? Where's my dragon thingy? Don't tell me because I took too long. Do they? They don't have a deadline though. Did I attempt it? Oh no. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I attempted it. Okay, I need money. I need those that make me money. That's the only one that... Not you. Let's see. They have or are going for quite the modern view of far gone times, so there are quite a few references to modern day going on, so yeah, that's kinda probably why they went into quite a lot of stereotypes. Right. A guild of artisans reports the theft of the masterpiece, a massive cast iron serpent or worm encrusted with gemstones. They suspect a sea creature may have taken it. Diplomacy duel. Oops. The nobility of Crest invites you to the nocturnal gargoyle hunt. These overpopulated cave dwellers end up in a traditional soup. Sending Ignite would be quite the diplomatic gesture. Diplomatic, though. I can't send Mr. Shiny. Because he's afraid of the dark. Damn it, Shiny. You're useless. Oh, no. Oh. This one. That one goes. Lois fine. So we can assign him. Yeah, go for it. You shall go on a hunt, since you will appreciate that anyway. Now, you... Serpent one. Negotiations. Doesn't give me money, so that's fine. You like scouting? I don't know. You're already assigned. Mr. Shiny. And now I need a single person one. You. Yeah, that's perfect. Even though it doesn't give me money. Money. It is. Well, it is made by French people. So that might be part of it as well. Yep, there is our dragon. There's our dude. Nice. Oh, to wood. Should also, yes, great success. There we go. The magical traces analyzed and tasted by your knights seem to indicate that the terrible beast of Groveshire is actually a werewolf. Okay. Let me guess, it's a family member of that count? Ooh, just barely. Roberto, you need to do better. Seriously. What's going on? Hello? What is happening? I am pressing buttons. Why are you not doing anything? Hello? Okay. Sorry, let's go into magic with him. That's fine. Indian. Maybe a little bit of charisma. Yeah. Swordmaster. Oh no. Go ahead, investigate. Sure. It seems like every step we take in the midst of this castle brings us a little closer to the unknown. A whisper from the past. I refuse to be silent. I didn't catch a single word, mate. There's no mystery. We go out, hit things with sharp metal, and then boom, cold beer, sore arms, maybe a missing toe, and end of the story. And yet, the greatest mystery lies dormant in the mundane. I'm going to give you a real mystery. What are we having for dinner tonight, dude? You don't even have to worry about that. Somebody's cooking that for you. I don't care. I wonder about if I have to use the demon's powers beforehand, or if it's fine. Well, okay, we shall see. Lo, this is the moment. The hour hath arrived, false sovereign. Verily, I shall await thee on the morrow at first light, where the sun doth ascend upon the loftiest tower of Dragovin. Why not the afternoon? Perchance you may speak true. Allow me to produce mine agenda. Aye, the afternoon will prove suitable. The morrow's weather in mine lens appeareth fair. Splendid plan and doth sound. My best knights will be caught upon this fight. I hope thy knights are well prepared. On the morrow then. So, the Count is silent. Yes, the Count is. Shouldn't we be as well? I am surprised not even our best hunters were able to track the creature. Not even a bit. Not a single hair. What a disappointment to discover that this terrible beast was nothing more than a werewolf. Mere human under spell. Shouldn't you be glad about this? Don't misunderstand me, dear neighbour. We are glad, but hunting and tracking are our specialties. To think that you would excel at this over us. Our pride, our prejudice. Perhaps we were premature in our judgment. You must kill the beast. Kill the beast! Your hunters are unavailable to do this instead. Your knights are unusual, but I must admit that they are very effective despite appearances. They are strangely talented. They have that little something. Our best men are away dealing with another matter. You are our only option. Exercise it. Exercise it. It's big, it's got a lot of teeth and big claws. It's hiding in a cave besides a small lake. You'll need to be fast, you'll need to be strong. Good luck. Oh, I know I have 2 days. Okay, I have 2 days. That means I can send... Okay. We might be fine. Okay, but if it's a werewolf, we'll exercise it. A ridiculous idea, but do what you wish, as long as this man stops attacking our sheep. No more of our animals eaten. We hope he's a vegetarian. The rain has been falling relentlessly for days and our crops are submerged. Markets have come to a standstill and our losses are piling up. We need help to stay afloat. Oh, fuck. But it doesn't really seem like the money is needed in some way. I'll go with this one. It's easier to build that back up. Thanks, Your Grace. I absolutely need one of your little knights. The bravest, of course. No question of sending a mere commoner. He'll need to head to Belthorn in the Groveshire region, known for its ash parakeets, so elegant, with a grace that's just perfectly balanced in a way you won't find anywhere else. Why? Because I need silver feathers. Naturally, I can't settle for an ordinary fan. My collection deserves something exceptional. I'm not sure I appreciate your motives. Please? How is that negotiate? I don't know. I insist, Your Grace. That seems bebop busted. Don't make me ask again. Oh. Is she... Why would I go? I literally can't leave the castle. The tower, I'm sorry. Why does it take less time? I don't understand. You know what? I kind of want to see it. Oh, but the grey parakeets of Clovermore are quite inelegant, Your Grace. She walks away, her heart heavy with sorrow. Why sorrow? Why sorrow? What is going on? Okay. Fuck. 2 of them are still out. Well, I'm fucked. I am fucked. Well, I was regardless, but... Yikes. And it's the strongest that I have that are out. Well, except for Gilberto. But still. Okay, let's... what? Whose armors? Yours is? Is it really necessary? Okay, yeah, maybe it's not a bad idea. The Dragon Knight looms imposingly before your knights, rage burning in his gaze. Your fate will be determined here and now. My armor is my armor, and my swords are my swords. The glory is mine. Boring. This fiery little lighting will perfectly highlight my curves. They're coming back. Did it go well? Did they survive? Or just barely? Just barely. Alright. I got cheese, okay. Come on. Come on. Please. Oh my god, I just barely succeeded. The knights defeated the Dragon Knight. He surrendered with a polite handshake and looked reinvigorated by the fight. He'll be back soon to thank you. I don't know how though. Was really barely. Okay. Okay. Okay, now you. No, I failed so many already. That I should have technically been able to accomplish. She wants to be a diplomat. I need to get her more wisdom. Wit. Whatever. Ah, you also have some. This dude needs everything. I don't know where to start. No, wit doesn't hurt you either. For you. You're kind of an all-rounder. I need more that are more invested in magic, so I guess that's fine. Continue. Cheesemaker? Roberto? Okay. How does that help me? I don't know. Okay, you two. You probably don't like each other. Step aside, lowborn. Don't tarnish my glow with the dust from your heap of scrap metal. Trust me, I'm dying to get away from your perfume. Before your perfume gives me a killer migraine. An excellent initiative. Go on then, scurry back to your own kind in some seedy tavern. My pleasure. I'm sick of seeing my own face in your knockoff armor. It's so shiny you can't even see the coward child hiding underneath anymore. True. True. She is speaking so true though. I really hope I don't need the money. Tis been 2 centuries since I hath savoured a duel of such magnitude, young sovereign. My knights are my bride, I guess. Thine devotion to thy knight surpasseth thyself, I observe. Nevertheless, thou hadst my solemn word. The County of Drakovich is now thine ally, youngling. Yay! I correct myself, thy grace. You have defended thy right valiantly and granted me a battle I long sought to experience. Here I bestow upon thee a token of my singular gratitude, a blade that once did unify all. Lot is thine, thus I withdrew. Nay, by my troth, therefore is my head so absent. Aaron! The young man, absurdly fragile next to the towering dragon knight, nestles at his side. Permit me on this occasion to present mine esteemed great-great-grandson, Eric. Nice to meet you, Your Grace. This feeble wight is nowise hardy. I dare hope that beneath thy roof and in thy company he shall at last become a true man. I withdraw. May felicity attend thy steps. The young man barely dares to look in your direction. I would like you to make me a great knight, Your Grace. Please. End of demo. Hello, Sovereign! You've smashed this threat, for now. But you just imagine all the splendid chaos you missed by not trying other ways. Stand over if you dare. The real game is just beginning. Dare to tempt fate. Yes, as I suspected. Why is Gilberto there? Thank you for playing the Sovereign Tower. Yay, we did it. Has it been released yet? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's out. Oh, I can get it for €2 less with the Esoteric app bundle. Alright. I shall wishlist you and wait for the next sale. It is a lot of reading though. It is so much reading. My voice. It is dead. Alright. It kinda forces me to click on demon power. I can't do anything else. God damn it. Leave. Hello? May I be able to close the game? Kindly. Okay. I guess I have to alter for this. Which is fine. Not the first game I have to do that, but kinda annoying. Not gonna... I never try... You know what? Let's go for the demon power real quick. To the very beginning. Travel. Now, no, I don't... Yeah, shut up. Shut up. The man before you looks like he's been standing frozen forever just to prove that he's that loyal to you. Okay, can I... Yes, I can quit now. Good. Annoying, to say the least, but okay. Oh, no, it saved my usage of the demon power now, though. Should have just altered F4. Oh, well. Not that I'm gonna... What's the thing? Use my playthrough from the demo. So it's fine, I guess. I'm not even sure if it's gonna save my progress from the demo. Oh well. Alright. I hope I did my guinea pig duties well. And showed you what this game's all about. Or at least the demo of it. Choose your own adventure / management game. I am glad that these characters are so diverse. I'm a bit sad that you don't really get to interact with them much. But it's better than nothing from what we've seen. And I am curious how the relationships work later on. But oh well, not that we can explore them for now. Anyway, as always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.